Guys, we have Vicki Venuto, Vicious Vicki Venuto.
Bad chick, if you will.
The bad chick, if you will, versus Rebecca J. Scott. Now, we're a little bit more familiar with Vicki. She's been at all the ACW shows so far. She had her chance against Indy Hartwell for the ACW Women's Championship last show. Came up short, but also she's not a stranger of Rebecca J. Scott, who was also in the six-pack challenge for that championship. Guys, do you have a favorite out of this, or bringing some women's wrestling to the area? What do you think about this for ACW?
I mean, I love any time we get to showcase the women wrestlers. That's always my favorite. And I gotta go with my girl Vicki. I mean, I love Rebecca; she's fantastic. But Vicki's been with us since the start, and she has been putting in the work lately.
No, for sure, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, just what little I've seen of it, I believe that she's a star. She's somebody. We talked about this with Richard Holiday, the airport test. You see Vicious Vicki and you think, okay, she could be on TV tomorrow or the next day or whatever. So I'm excited to see what Rebecca J. Scott is going to bring. And again, there's no better time to show off than at these events. And I'm hoping that it's a very competitive match. And you have, I mean, obviously a unique perspective, being a female wrestling fan, being involved in professional wrestling. I know we talked a little bit about you're a big fan of indie. Are there any others that are out there right now all over wrestling, whether it be WWE or AEW or independently? Who are some of your favorite women wrestlers right now?
Well, I mean, I do have to shout out my girl Rhea Ripley.
There you go, Rhea.
She is one of my favorites. Nikki Bella is the first wrestler who got me into WWE because I actually found wrestling through Total Divas, and that was a TV show. So I have to shout out her. I think, Io Sky is doing amazing things in the ring. She's unparalleled in the ring. Yeah.
No, we'll have to bring up Total Divas later because I want to talk about some new show that WWE's doing. But continuing with women's wrestling, I think, Jonathan, we've been in the area for a long time. We've seen a lot of wrestling shows in the area.
1,000 years. So.
And but not a lot of companies would showcase women's wrestling a lot as ACW is, and that's what I'm happy for. I'm a father of two girls, so I'm happy to see that they can have people to look up to kind of like this in the wrestling world. And ACW, had two women's matches on their last show. The six-pack challenge was huge enough. But going forward, it's nice that women's wrestling, I think, is just being showcased in our area too for everybody. So,
and I don't think that this is, you mentioned that Vicious Vicki, she came up a little short the last match, but I mean, I think that a win over Rebecca J. Scott puts her right back in the title hunt, and I mean, I think that's why she's going to be there.
Now, and if anybody has anything to prove, Vicious Vicki is definitely going to want to come up with a win after losing last show to Indy Hartwell. But I mean, I think she's going to be the one to beat out of this match, and she's going to be the one to prove to see that she's still on top of this women's division. So.